You guys are going to do a couple days of reviewing elapsed time just because it's so important and it's really critical just in a life skill of knowing how to tell time, knowing how much time has passed and all of that. So what you're going to do is you're obviously watching the screencast first. When you're done with the screencast, you are going to click on this hyperlink, okay, and you're going to go to the make a copy. This should look familiar because you did the same thing with your time capsule. So make a copy. Don't click it a million times. If you have the circle going around up here, it means it's working on it. This is going to come up. Okay, the first thing you're going to do is edit out copy of, and you're going to write your name. So I'm writing my name. You're going to write yours. You're going to come over here to share, and you are going to share it with me. So you're going to do J Gelwicks, and you need to do Granite SD because that is my Gmail account. If you send it to graniteschools.org, it will say this person doesn't have a Gmail account. Okay, so share it with my granitesd.org and then send it, but I'm writing from that account, so I'm not going to send it. These are all your slides over here. Oh, you also need to put your own name in here. So I'm going to put my name. That's not how you spell my name. Okay. Then these are all your slides, so you're going to do one at a time, okay? There's a total of 11, but the first two are not any work, so it shouldn't be that much work for you. The first page in your slide shows you, it says you have the option of drawing hops, but if it asks for hops, I want you to draw them, okay? I want that muscle memory of going from hour to hour, and I want you to actually be working out the problems, okay? Oops, not there. Okay, so first you're going to practice using the scribble tool. So if you go to this tool, and this is why I do not want you to click present. Do not present because you'll lose your tools, okay? I want you just to keep the slides how they are here. So you're going to go up to this tool. Now it looks slightly different from theirs. Mine has endpoints on it. Yours probably does too. It just means that she made this, the person I got this from made it probably before an update. So select this and go right to the bottom where it says scribble and select scribble. So now you can see the scribble icon is there. And then right here you can practice with the scribble tool. Okay. Now if you have a Chromebook, you might want to see if there is a handy mouse available in your house. You can use your little mouse pad, but it's just not as easy. But if it's all you have, then it's all you have, and we'll make it work. So you guys are doing the turquoise ones. I'm going to show you just a little mini lesson of how to do this with the green, and this is kind of the basic one first. Okay, so there's three important variables in elapsed time problems. Okay, stop time, elapsed time, start, elapsed, and stop. So I'm just going to show you how to do this. So how much time has passed. So we start, and any of these question marks, it says start counting on the green, stop at the red, and we're going to fill in the question marks and we're going to draw jumps. Okay, so I'm going to come up here. I have my scribble. So if I look at my start time, the hour is at 1, the minute hand is on the 12, so it is 1 o'clock. Okay, so you see the starting time here is on the 1. So it ends here at, we go at 6 o'clock because the hour's on the 6th, the minute hand's on the 12th. So here we have, oopsie, let's undo that. Let's start over. Okay, so we have, need to go back up here. Okay, there's jump 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. Now, my jumps are obvious. Look, there's a loop right there. It's not perfect. You should see the answer key from the person that made this. Her jumps are a disaster. That's okay. Now, if your jumps are all over the screen, that's different, but just do your best. We understand you're using a mouse. Okay, then, now notice when I came here to do the scribble, I had to click on the scribble. Then to come back to change the question marks, I need to click back on the cursor, the arrow cursor. So I click on here, and this was 1 o'clock, so I'm going to change it to 1 o'clock. Then here, it was 6 o'clock. So we counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. So I'm going to click on this, and change it to 5 hours. Okay, then I'm going to go to the next slide. Now this is not the assignment you're going to do. You guys actually, I copied and pasted it into a new presentation. So you actually start on slide 11. Okay, so this is slide 5. But I just wanted you to see how, with directions, how you do this. Okay, so how much time has passed? So if we're starting, it says drag the stars, count, fill in the blanks. So we are starting at this, the hour hand is on the 7, the minute hand's on the 12. So this is 7 o'clock. So I'm going to drag the star for the start time. See how I dragged? I just clicked on the star and you have the box there. And I'm going to put it right above the 7. Okay? No, not you. Okay, then we stopped at the hour hands on the 10, the minute hands on the 12, so that means it's 10 o'clock. So I'm going to come back here. Oh, my cursor's back on the arrow, and I'm going to backspace and make it 10 o'clock. So then I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to put this pink arrow over the 10. And I'm going to select my scribble, and I'm going to go, there's 1 hour. Remember, you don't count the beginning one. Okay, because that's, if it's 7 o'clock and then 7 o'clock, no time has changed. Okay, we talked about that with fractions? Yes, counting fractions. Okay, so I have to go back to my scribble. Okay, and then I go 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Now you guys know how to count from 7 to 10, but I want to see that actual, look at the time passing. Okay, so then I'm back on the arrow for my cursor. Okay, so that is 3 hours. Okay, we go here. This is another drag. We have the hour on the 4, the long minute on the 12. That means it's 4 o'clock. So I'm going to drag this star over and stick it on 4. Okay, then the stop is the short hand's on the 8, the long hand, the minute hand's on the 12. So that means it's 8 o'clock. So I'm going to stick this here. You may do things out of order like I just did. That's okay. So then I take my scribble and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 hours have passed. I'm back on the arrow. 4 hours. Okay. Go here. And I know if you're like, we get it, but I want you just to watch this. Hour hand on the 4, minute hand on the 12, so it's 4 o'clock. Okay, and then we have the hour hand on the 7, minute hand on the 12, so it's 7 o'clock. Put this here. Boop, boop. And then we are going to scribble, and 1, 2, 3. Well, that was a weird scribble. So that's 3 hours. I'm back on the arrow. So I changed that to 3 hours. Now I won't do all of them for you. I said I would, but I don't think I need to. But so you guys are going to start here, and it gives you the example here. For half hours, place the stars in the middle of hours. Do you guys see that? So for the half hours, look, here's 10, here's 11. This star's right at that notch in the middle. That means it's 10:30. Okay, and I just gave you the answer right there for number 11, how much time has passed. So the question marks are things that you guys will need to edit and fix. They already put the stars there. They already put the jumps there for you. So you guys just need to go in and fix the question marks on number 11. Number 12, you will need to drag the stars to the start time, drag the star to the finish time, do the jumps. Remember everything in between. Here's 9, this is 9:30, 10, this is 10:30. So then you're going to draw the jumps, fill in those question marks. Okay, same thing here. Oops, there's 14, same thing, 15. So this, then it says read the problem, draw a start box and an arrow and a stop box, fill in the information. Okay, so this is your word problem. Don't worry, 16 is just the directions. 16 is not anything, okay? So 17 is a word problem. Okay, so you're gonna fill in the time. You're going to put in the stars and draw the jumps because that's here. Draw a start box, an arrow, and a stop box. Start box, arrow, stop box. Okay, fill in the information, solve to find. So you're going to drag the green star to the start, drag the pink star to the stop. You're going to draw the jumps to determine how many hours passed. Same thing, so that's question 17 and 18. Slide 19, after 18 you are done. But you can watch the video. Here are just some games if you want to play them. You do not have to do those. You do need to do 11 through 18. But remember, 16 is just instructions. So really, you only have 11 through 15 and then 17 and 18. 19 is up to you. It's totally your choice, but that's what you're going to do today. Okay? Excellent.